weight training will be much more effective than running for an hour on a cardio, on a treadmill or biking or something like that, because the increased muscle mass requires fuel around the clock. Hi guys, so I'm getting a lot of questions through the channel and through my online training platform, DY Academy, regarding weight training and does it burn fat? Well, weight training is an anaerobic exercise, so primarily when you're training, the fuel source is carbohydrates. That will be glycogen that's stored in the muscle. That's carbohydrates you ate probably yesterday. So you're burning primarily carbohydrates when you're doing weight training, but the muscle mass that you build while you're weight training requires fuel, requires energy. Even if you're not working out, you're just sitting there. So the question is, your net gain from doing weight training versus doing, let's say, steady state cardio with weight training will be greater, because if you have more muscle mass, that requires more energy. It's like having a bigger engine in your car. You're going to require more fuel. So in effect, weight training ultimately will help you lose fat more effectively than doing cardiovascular exercise. So during cardiovascular exercise, after a certain period of time, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, you shift more to burning fat than in a weight training workout. But my argument is the net over, let's say, 24 hours of having increased muscle mass as a byproduct of the weight training, then you'll burn more fat. So if you want to lose body weight, you want to lose body fat, weight training will be much more effective than running for an hour on a cardio, on a treadmill or biking or something like that, because the increased muscle mass requires fuel around the clock. So it's the best way to get lean. And get a lot of questions from ladies, because more ladies now are getting into weight training and realizing this is the way to change your body shape and get leaner. But some females are still kind of a little bit afraid, thinking to build too much muscle. It's not for them doing weight training. But trust me, weight training is the best way to get into shape, to lose body fat, and to build muscle, to change your shape. So hopefully that answers your questions. You can definitely build muscle and do some cardio, but not extreme amounts, because your body responds very specifically to the demands put on it. So if you want to be an endurance athlete, you need to do a lot of endurance training. If you want to be a strength athlete and build muscle, your training needs to be geared towards that. But a small amount of cardio exercise is good for general health, and it's good for recovery in between sessions, because you're pushing a little blood around the system and oxygen and getting rid of waste products. So definitely 15 to 30 minutes of cardio on your off days are a good idea when you're off from the weights. You do 1 minute moderate and then 20 to 30 seconds all-out sprints. And do that about 5 to 7 times. So it's only between 7 and 10 minutes, but you get a great cardio workout. So people might want to try that on their off